Hungry nigga and I'm coming to win. Pray to God to forgive me for all my sins. Had some dreams pulling up in that brand new Benz. I'm about stacking blue faces and not new friends. Only 19, so don't get it bent. Fuck with me, I got some peoples that'll get you sent. I was living day by day trying to hustle for rent. Hopped up on this money train and that's time well spent. But if a nigga want beef, he gon' get drenched. Acting like we couldn't play, so we riding the bench.
Rocking out with MUSICIAMTV. State your name.
Reazzy.
How you spell Reazzy? Let the people know.
R-E-A-Z-Z-Y.
And let them know your Instagram.
Man, you can follow me at Reazzy. Like I said, R-E-A-Z-Z-Y _ on Instagram.
Now, Reazzy, you do music, correct?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Now, how long you been doing music?
Man, I've been doing music for as long as I can remember. I think I was like 12, 11, 13 at the most.
So you've been doing music for about 6, 7 years, right?
Yeah.
And you just got into really going into the studio, what, about a year ago?
Yeah, about like a year, 2 years.
And what made you want to go into the studio?
Man, you know, just my passion and the love for the music. And, you know, my uncle just recently passed, so like I feel like him passing just gave me a big motivation to just go all in.
Alright, Reazzy. Now, what gives you the motivation to do your music?
Motivates me to do my music. Like I said, man, my uncle passing. You know, I also like to bring my family together. My family don't really be together at one time. So, you know, I feel like me doing the music, me trying to send a message to the people, it could bring family, friends, you know, people.
Closure.
Hard day, just closure, yeah, closure to whoever.
Okay.
You know?
Well, as I know, you started your music here in Deltona, Florida, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you want to tell the people how you started from, like, beginning, from when, like, you know, your dad giving you the piano and stuff like that? Break it down to them.
Well, I mean, you know, I was always into like beats. I always wanted to make some beats. You know, I was always banging on the table, banging on the wall. You know, niggas would have the pen, tapping with the pen and shit. So, you know, I was always into that shit. And then, you know, one day I come home, my pop come home with a little Casio piano. And that shit could like make me loop and record a beat and a whole bunch of different type of sounds. And the next thing you know, I was fucking with it and just started from there.
So you've been doing this since you was young, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, since you've been doing your music, and like what platforms have you been putting your music on?
Well, as of right now, I got my single on Apple Music right now. Go fuck with it, Reazzy, the Prelude. But you know, I've been on DatPiff. I got a few, you know, I've been on a few coast to coast mixtapes. I've been, you know, I got some unreleased feature songs with some people, upcoming artists.
You got stuff on SoundCloud, don't you?
Yeah, I got stuff on SoundCloud. You know, you can follow me on Spotify.
Right. You got Spotify, you got your music all over on iTunes and stuff like that?
Sir, yes, sir.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Now, you know, this is a question I always ask, man. Do you do music for yourself or the fans, you know?
I do music because I just love music, but, you know, a few songs here and there, I started showing people, you know, what I got, what I can do, and next thing you know, little by little, people started fucking with me. So, you know, now it's mostly the support from my fans and my family that kind of keep me going.
So, okay, so in other words, you will do your music for people that love your music.
Yeah.
I hear you.
You know, so I want somebody to, you know, like, hear a new vibe, you know. So I'm trying to send a message to the people at the same time, you know, whoever can relate, can relate. you know, that seeing, you know, through my eyes.
Yes. Now, I know you got you coming out with an EP, right?
You know it.
and what's the name of it? What are you naming it?
I mean, y'all really want to know? Probably gonna name it True to the Game.
Okay, okay. Now, why are you calling it True to the Game?
I mean, it just tells you a little bit about me. You know, what I've been through, what I was currently going through at the time, making some songs, you know, and just anything, just how to get over certain obstacles in life. You know, what I did, what you can do differently. You know, it's just a message in every song I got. Okay.
Now, you know, I know your EP, you're only going to have like 5-6 songs. Do you plan on doing like a whole album with like 12, 13 songs? And if you are, what's the name of that project?
I mean...
Do you got the name set?
I don't got the name set, but most definitely am coming out with an album too. That's a for sure thing.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm not going to let my people down, you know.
Now, I heard a few of your tracks. They dope. I definitely mess with them. I definitely got some good rates for them. Yeah. Now, of course, man. Now, what are your plans? Do you want to be independent or get signed? Like, what route do you want to go?
I mean, you know, everybody's dream in being a music artist or any type of hip hop artist, you know, their dream is to get signed, but you know, little do they know. You know, you can get signed, it's all fun, but you won't be able to release it whenever you want to release. So, you know, I would just want to, you know, be independent, do my own thing. I could release whenever I want to release, make whatever song I want to make, you know, drop a feature with who I want to drop a feature with, or just anything like that. You
just want to be able to be free with your music and do what you want.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm just trying to send a message to the people, because, you know, it's like, the more I inform them, the more they can learn.
Right. Now, your name Reazzy. Where you get this name Reazzy from?
One day I was just outside chilling, you know, smoking on my blunt and shit, and like, this is when I really wanted to take the music thing serious, you know, because my real name Reno. So I don't know, I was just, you know, put a beat on, was spitting a few freestyles here and there, and it's just Reazzy came up and it stuck with me. So I was just like, damn, maybe I can, you know, take this and run with it. Stuck with it, man. So that's how it came to be.
Reazzy. That's a good name though.
It ain't long for the name either, you know. It's a little.
Yeah, one. Reazzy.
One name, you
that's
know?
it. Not 3,000 names.
Yeah,
and
not
shit.
none of that. Yeah.
I get it. I wanted to ask you, Reazzy, because I know a lot of artists, you know, get to do collabs with other artists and stuff like that, and you starting to do that. Now, what motivation would you give to another artist that you're working with, or you support maybe? You know what I mean? Like, what motivation words would you give them to keep on doing their music?
Motivation words I would give them. I mean, you know, every artist I see coming up, you know, trying to do his thing, I'm gonna give him, you know, the best words I could possibly can. Like, you know, just keep grinding. It's gonna pay off. This music thing, you did this music thing for a reason. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you didn't do it just because, like, I feel like doing music today, or, man, I just want to drop a song, this and that. Like, nah, it's all for a reason. You're trying to send a message to the people. Like music, if you do music, it's in your blood, man. It's in your blood.
Right. I hear what you're saying. In other words, if you do music, stick to it and keep going no matter what. That's good to know. Now, I wanted to ask you this. If you was to get a show, would you do a show? I know you haven't really done any shows yet. Okay, let me just put it out there. Yet. Okay, now, are you planning to do shows for the future? And videos too. Because I know you did a video for the Prelude.
I did a video.
So you are going to do more videos?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Now I wanted to know that.
Photographer be, you know, chopping it up all the time.
And who's that?
And you know, get at my boy J.DOC, at J.DOC shot it on the gram. He everywhere blowing up. Watch out, man.
I would definitely put all his info in the description and on the footage. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. That's on my brother, man. Real shit.
Now, would you do shows?
I mean, shit. If you got me a show right now, I'll be at that bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? But shit, of course I'll do some shows, man. You know, I just, you know, anything for some exposure, or, you know, just a new ear. You know, a new ear I could catch. You know, anything good.
That's good to know, man. Reazzy, I really appreciate you giving me this interview, taking the time, you know, to come through and give me this interview, because I feel like a lot of people need to know who Reazzy is. Now, I do want to ask you any shout outs that you got. Any shout outs?
I mean, shit, man. Shout out to all my boys in the 3. You know, they know who they is. You know, they coming up with me. Boy been on my side. I've been by your side. Like I said, shout out to my boy J.DOC, man. Get at him for some videos, pics, all that, man. He top of the line. He ain't gonna disappoint. And, you know, shout out to my mom, my pop. You know, I wouldn't be here without y'all. And at the same time, you know, shout out to my man, Variety the Analyzer, you know, for hooking me up with this interview.
You know, MUSICIAMTV.
You know what time it is, but yeah.
Shout outs to Ant and shit.
Shout out to my boy Ant too, man.
Yeah.
And that boy Noah, man. Free that boy Noah, man. Free that boy Noah, man.
If it wasn't for Ant, I probably, you know, honestly, truly speaking, Reazzy, I really appreciate you. If it wasn't for Ant, I probably would have never met you. You know what I mean? So this is like something huge. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate you taking the time and giving me this interview. Is there anything else you want to tell the world before the camera go off?
You got a dream, my nigga, chase that shit. Don't let nobody tell you can't do otherwise. Trust that. MUSICIAMTV, man. Fuck with my boy, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Hungry nigga and I'm coming to win. Pray to God to forgive me for all my sins. Had some dreams pulling up in that brand new Benz. I'm about stacking blue faces and not new friends. Only 19, so don't get it bent. Fuck with me, I got some peoples that'll get you sent. I was living day by day trying to hustle for rent. Hopped up on this money train and that's time well spent. But if a nigga won't beef, he gon' get drenched. Acting like we couldn't play, so we riding the